We are live and direct. Live and direct. You know what is live and direct? Any word from Real J?
No, I ain't got a text or nothing yet.
Well, that's cool, man. Welcome to BlackMenVentTV. You're here joining us, big motherfucking country and Mr. Legend, on this glorious night. I think there's gonna be a lot of fireworks going off tonight, man. Cause I'm gonna just get straight the fuck to it, dog. I'm done with niggas. I'm going back to saying the N word because I don't know anything else to describe these motherfuckers, dog. Serious and period point blank. I've never seen, like, when you get smarter and smarter, you know what you used to do was dumb. Basically, what we was doing a long time ago was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Now we know better, so it's hard to go back to what we know what was stupid because we know the consequences, because we know what's up now. When you stupid and you doing stuff, it's cool because you don't know no better. But now that you know better, man, it's kind of hard to do that shit. But there's still people that subscribe to stupid shit.
Yeah.
I can't
women,
get down with that shit.
I feel you. I don't. This is one of the reasons why I stay in the house a lot. Because I just can't. I have I guess I inherited it from my mother. She can't stand. She be trying to like filter people away from her because she just can't stand the stupid shit. So I can't stand it to the point where I will become violent because you can't sit up here and people do this will argue with you to death that the sky is fuchsia, and
Right.
no, it's not. But people, I got the right. I can do. That's stupid. That's stupid because somebody, some group or some feminist group or some GBTL of the B Y with a Q, some group said somebody can do something, so people will argue with you over stupid shit. I don't have it in me. I just don't. I'm not about to entertain. If I'm in a relationship,
Scorpio.
if I'm in a relationship with a woman and my idea is better than her idea and she still wants to go with her idea, that's stupid. We can get a better return. Just like investing in stock. I want to invest in a stock that has a 40% return. Somebody else want to invest in stock that has a 6% return. It's still a return, but it ain't 40%. But people will fight you. My idea. No, it's not bad. You don't have a bad idea. You don't have, but this idea is better in the long run for everybody. All parties involved.
That's logic, though.
All parties involved. So that's logic. But nowadays,
women don't subscribe to logic.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Women, they don't subscribe to the logic, and they don't need to subscribe to the logic as long as simps
What up, man?
are catering to the BS. That dudes, just stop. I mean, women. Oh, yeah. I understand there's vagina involved.
Let me know.
Vagina is cool. What was popping? I understand vagina. Vagina is involved, and a lot of dudes simp out for the vagina. I don't know if y'all got the memo, but there's a great the vagina supply is not going to run out. It's a whole lot of it out there. Women outnumber men by a great deal, so there's no need for you to put your character on the chopping block to entertain somebody or to compliment or whatever, to save the pussy for later or whatever. There's no need to do that shit. Be a man. Stand up for what it is that you believe in, and just go from there. A lot of men have a problem with turning. They don't want to offend the pussy. It's vagina. They giving that shit away like fucking government cheese. I know a lot of y'all don't understand what that means, but they giving it away out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got a call. Well, we had a call, but we missed it, man.
Sorry, caller.
Yeah.
Call on back.
Yeah.
Call on back. But women, they have the ability to do a lot of shit. and they're raising little boys to be girls.
Call back.
Thank you. Hello, Carlo. What's popping?
What up, man? What up, BMV? This is Chris from Atlanta, man. Chris from Atlanta, man. What's happening, man?
What's going on, Chris? What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. You know what? I know you guys heard about the Nipsey Hussle thing, but I want to talk about the Nipsey Hussle thing. Like, you know, like all this week they were talking about the Nipsey Hussle death, whatever. And like I got into like this conversation with a couple people on the train today about that whole Nipsey Hussle thing. And a lot of niggas in the hood was like, man, you know, Nipsey was a real nigga, man. Nipsey was this and that, man. He was getting back to the hood. And, you know, I know this will sound fucked up to a lot of people. And look, I commend any black man or any black woman for trying to give back to the people. But you know, I'm gonna say this, it's gonna sound fucked up, but sometimes, man, you can't save everybody. Sometimes you gotta let them drown, man. And look, I know it may sound cynical to a lot of people, it may sound fucked up to a lot of people. But the reason I'm saying this because I feel like the black people, and I think we are the only race of people. When you sit, when we see somebody they look just like us, do pretty good, trying to give back. It's always so. It's got to be that one random nigga that was jealous. They got to kill him. And I was arguing with somebody the other day. I was watching like the pro black, you know, the pro black. I like the pro black babblers. Then the niggas babble half the damn time. And it was sitting there talking white supremacy and whatever, so on. So I'm like, it was a nigga that killed another nigga. And what pissed me the fuck off this whole entire time is I didn't see Black Lives Matter. I didn't see none of these niggas that took the stands for me. And niggas was talking about, I'm like, yo, where's Black Lives Matter for this shit? I'm like, so let me get this straight. A white cop guns a black man down, we get mad and get upset. But a nigga kill another nigga though, it's fucking mouses. Like nobody talks about it. Everybody just piece of behind it. And what I was saying on train today to this person that was like, man, it's fucked up what you just said. It's like, dude, fuck them. You got to let them burn. It may sound harsh to a lot of people, but what, you know, and people don't realize or understand. Look, because I listen to the guy's music. I was just kind of heard about it, and really, I had no personal thing to it. This whole idea, but my whole thing, this whole keep it real shit, is the dumbest mentality ever. And it may sound fucked up to a lot of people, but this keep it real shit is the dumbest mentality to ever fucking happen to the society. Because I've been telling people a long time, man. Look, like I don't get what you guys be. I don't get what you got on. Of course, you guys back in the day when you guys started in 2006. Man, you gotta leave the hood, man. It may sound fucked up, but you save those that want to save themselves, but you gotta look out for yourself. Look out for number one and help those that want to help themselves. But this whole idea of you gotta keep it real, man. Dude. That shit gone, bro. That shit make no sense, man.
Keeping it real has never progressed anybody up the corporate ladder.
Here,
no, keeping it real when it comes to negativity, you know what I'm saying, has always been a detriment to black society. And I'm gonna speak on that in a minute. Thanks for this call, dog, because we was about to get into Nipsey, but you brought us into Nipsey, and we about to speak on Nipsey. All right.
All right, dude.
All right, thanks. Go ahead, man.
I found out about the keeping it real shit very young, and I figured it out, and I was like, the keeping it real, what it meant to me was all of the pain and suffering and sorrow that I had to keep it real with myself about that stuff. Hood law. I understand hood law. I grew up in the hood. I understand hood law. That's why Rick Scorpio, you know, hood like the way because they don't know no better. This is what I was saying a few shows ago. I'm not trying to get nobody no pass, but when you don't know no better, you don't know no better, and that's what it is that you do. Ain't no way on God's green earth, especially some of the shit I've seen and some of the hoods that I grew up in. And some the experiences that I have with walking over dead bodies to get to my homie's crib and watch people shooting dice and somebody get their head blown off and all type of stuff. The smell of crack being cooked. I don't know if anybody know what that smell like, but I was like, just no, I'm not big gang banging anymore. And back then, you couldn't just say I'm not gang banging anymore, but they let me go. They was like, you know, you a hooper. We gonna let you know go out and you know try to live this dream and woo woo woo. I'm like, you know, I appreciate that all of that shit, and they let me go, and I ain't had to suffer no consequences for that. And but they keeping it real shit, man. Keeping it real is you breathing the next day. So if you have to get up and work 5 jobs, you know, that's keeping it real. You're cutting your lawn, that's keeping it real. Making sure your children are safe, that's keeping it real. All of that shit that go on in the hood, I never understood this how we live, because that ain't how you gotta do it. That's not how. It's so many. Our options are limited as Black people, and especially as Black men, our options are limited. But there are loopholes in everything, because you know the people that created the shit, they have to make loopholes to protect themselves. So there's a way in. Mm-hmm. So you have to figure out that way in. It may not be the most popular way in. It may not be the most lavished. You know, you may not get as much vagina on the way in, because a lot of people are weighing that for whatever reason. And I had to.
I mean, in the Black culture, your ability to get pussy is actually a measurement of your manhood.
Right.
That's why every time our detractors come on the website,
right,
y'all mad because y'all can't get no pussy.
Right.
And they always trying to call us incels and shit like that. Like, because barbaric ass niggers, man. I told you I was trying to stop saying the N-word, but fuck that shit from now on, dog. After this week, after Cardi, after Nipsey, after some of the shit that I done seen, dog, there's no helping these people. I don't know if there's any other word that can describe this level of ignorance other than nigger, dog. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not just the Black community. Everybody don't get offended. It ain't just the Black community, because if you want to call, you know,
I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody else.
Gangbang.
Time out. I don't know nobody else who celebrates murder in their own kind and it be a hit fucking song. Name another culture, man.
What was that? I was listening to a G Herbo song, and the dude murdered like 90 people, and the song was only 3 minutes. And he murdered like 90. I was like, is he gonna talk about something else?
No. You know why? You know why? You know, hold on, man.
Nigga, kill a mother. I was like,
you know why I don't respect this motherfucker Nipsey, dog? Because he is what is the cancer of the Black community. Whenever I see these memes on Facebook or Instagram and all of that, these motherfuckers have a tatted up motherfucker with tats on his motherfucking hands and his face and shit. And they like, when love is real, this is real. And it's always a thug motherfucker hooked up or hugging with a big booty chick or somebody. And this is what these bitches, they strive.
Yeah, Ray Scorpio, them Narcos song, that shit is real heavy. This is what
they strive to have, this relationship. Okay? So if they strive to have this relationship and we're not these dudes, they ain't for us, man. So fuck them, dog. I don't give a fuck about this culture. If you got tattoos on your face, if you make rap songs about killing motherfuckers and selling dope and shit, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck if you get popped in your head 8 times, nigga. You deserve that shit. I don't give a fuck if you was trying to make stores in the hood, you was going to talk to the police about a strategy or some shit. Your other persona outweighs the bullshit you try to justify it with. I know motherfuckers that do shit for real and really benefit motherfuckers and ain't famous at all. It motherfucking burned me up that Bill Cosby is sitting in jail and these bitches are sitting up here talking about it's cool for Cardi to rob and drug people because she was trying to survive. Oh, it's cool to rob and drug? Is that what you're telling me?
And she said it out of her own mouth.
She said it out of her own mouth. Bill Cosby said, I ain't do it. I ain't do it.
And still ain't no proof that he did it.
And he still went to jail. This motherfucker gave us shit that helped our kids grow up. Fat Albert.
It sure enough helped me.
Cosby Show, A Different World. These are positive things that help Black people. I didn't know shit about college. All I knew is that my parents wanted me to go. But when I saw a different world, I said, fuck yeah, I'm going to college.
And before even A Different World, when I was about to say Heathcliff. What was Malcolm Jamal Warner's name? Theo. When Theo went to college, and he had to, came back with the shirts and the Spelman and all of that. And, if y'all don't remember, Bill Cosby was always proud of his alma mater and all that stuff on the Cosby Show, and was repping his college. And they always taught to their children about education and all that stuff, and even a little bit on Good Times, just a little bit. But they stayed on Michael and Janet Jackson, about their education and all that good stuff, and they made a comedy about JJ and his stuff. But the Cosby Show opened my eyes up to so much stuff. I didn't know. I was like, I can go to college. It's black people in college. I didn't know nothing about it. I thought that was something all white people did, and I can do it because Bill Cosby just showed me all these black people at college, and they're getting their education, and they're opening businesses, and they're doing all this type of stuff. And now in the black community, you got to wear girl pants and have tattoos on your face and your neck and rap a song, and then you get some some type of recognition. And then if you don't do that, then you're gay and you don't get pussy. So when shit like this happen, I just don't be sorry, man. I just don't. Nipsey Hussle, my personal opinion, I'm not, he used to flag all the time. I mean, I grew up in the hood. I understand what flagging does, what it happens after that. And I'm not like, oh man, Nipsey Hussle, but I understand the bullshit behind it, because if you want to get to the bullshit behind it, I mean, there's nobody's about to go pop Nipsey Hussle off as heavy as he was. You're not about to just walk up and pop him off. No.
And this is the part of the show where me and you gonna disagree at. All right, from the story that I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong if you heard something different. Mm-hmm. And if you out there, something different, please add it to the chat. But for some odd reason, Shitty Cuz, who the guy is the suspect in killing him, Nipsey told him, fuck away from my store, you a snitch. And people tried to justify him for telling them that because they're saying it's not safe to be around snitches. Right. Because snitches may get killed or shot up or drove by at any minute because they're wanted from snitching. Dude didn't like that. So dude went back to the car.
No, he went and got a burger and then went back to the car, put his burger down and got the gun and came back.
I ain't hearing about no damn burger.
He went and got a burger, went to the car, got the gun, came back and shot Nipsey. It's 6 people standing out there.
Why is the burger such a big?
Because dude, you got to understand.
He went and got a burger. He stood in line.
Premeditated murder, and when you all of that shit, talk to a police officer or a psychologist. They'll explain to you. You're not going to get a burger and then go decide to go blow a motherfucker head off. You're not going to do that. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. It's a bunch of.
I never heard. I read so many reports. I did not hear about this burger, but please continue.
A bunch of.
I've heard his guys, the eyewitnesses that was standing around there said, please let the homie live. This is not no bullshit. Dude was on some bullshit. He felt some type of way about being called a snitch.
So why he didn't? So it was that day, because that ain't the first day he was called a snitch. Because him and Nipsey,
he got kicked out of Nipsey's store and called a snitch in front of everybody. Okay, this is motive for dumb niggas.
I understand.
This is super motive, especially if you got a rep called Shitty Cuz. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he goes back and he comes back around. This is the part where we see on the video. Dude runs up, bow, bow, bow. Couple of guys lay down. Some guys jet the fuck out of there. People getting shot and killed. Okay, I've heard some other shit. This is where it gets sketchy. That is not on the video that I've seen.
Which part?
Which part? I've heard that dude shot him, ran, came back, kicked him in his head, shot him again.
Right.
All that type of shit.
Right.
And then left. The eyewitnesses and his family was like, this type of behavior is not a hit. Police will tell you this is emotional outrage. If you were doing a hit, you bam, 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 get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, but you're not bam, 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 one in the head either.
Well, he didn't shoot him in the head till he came back.
But he didn't come
He
back.
tried to
the
fix
video
it.
I saw, he didn't come back.
I don't know.
He shot and dove off.
Media, whatever. But here's the thing, though. If you don't have a past in gangbanging, if you don't have all of this shit, they can't pull this shit off on Mr. Legend. They can't do it. Everybody be like, get the fuck out of here. They do go to work at 8 o'clock every day. Now, I'm supposed to be there at 8 o'clock.
That's part of the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? But when you got a motherfucker who is in his raps claiming that he killed, that he hold, you can't run up on him, you can't do shit, this, and that. And you think you the big man, and big man tell you you ain't shit. This shit happen all the time, man. Nipsey get killed every day out here. It's Nipsey's all the time to get fucked up. I don't know why. And this is what I wanted to get to. This is my point. And you can add your conspiracy shit on top of this. But here's the thing. Niggas cannot ever have accountability. No, this couldn't be no ignorant gangbanging shit that transpired. No, it had to be to the upper echelons of government. The government had to take this lowly fucking rapper out. Why? Because of Dr. Sebi? Is that how you say his name? Sebi?
Sebi, I mean, however you want to
Okay, I did some research on this guy. What do you know about this guy?
Who? Dr. Sebi?
Yeah.
What part about him?
Well, here's what I know about him. He claimed that he could cure AIDS.
He didn't claim. He bring the people to court, proved it, and beat his case.
But here's what I researched. That shit never happened.
He never went to court?
No. Here's what he might have went to court, but not to prove that he can cure AIDS.
But the judge ordered him to bring people forward.
Here's the thing. This is what happened, really, dog. Doctors all over the world, even some of the ones that are black, was like, I appreciate dude for trying to do something, but he was not a real doctor. They just called him that. He was into herbal healing. There was no proof that he could do any fucking thing anyway. So and then on top of that, common sense would tell y'all ass.
MDs and naturopath doctors, right?
These are close personal friends that are doctors, okay, that studied in school and was like, yo, oh shit, he got the cure for what the fuck? And there was nothing, no proof, no clinical, no nothing. If he had the cure for AIDS,
why would that be? Why would that information get loose, dude?
Because America is not in control of all the secrets in the world.
They control the media, so why?
America controls our media, but there are other countries around the world that can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Let me explain like this.
Any country in the world could be like, yo, UFOs are real, G. We got a couple over here. They could do it.
Dude, it's like saying, here, let me put it like this. Weed has been taught to be this horrible, this gateway drug to doing devilish things and all type of stuff. Now, if you all are paying attention, and if all of the old white people that are dead now and some of the ones that are still holding on, they're like, why are they making this drug illegal? So they calmly squeezing it in there because it's an herb that helps, in many ways. But they locked a lot of people up and killed a lot of people because they criminalized it. It's an herb. It's a tree. It grows in the wild, or they criminalized it. There's no fucking way in hell that the government is like, yeah, man, we created such and such, and we're gonna, and we made millions off of you people dying and blah 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 blah.
But I'm saying we just cut off Venezuela right now.
That's like
we just cut off South America right now.
Somebody show
why
me
wouldn't South America want to make us look stupid as fuck by saying, yo, the cure for AIDS is here, UFOs is here, all these conspiracies that y'all believe in, the world is flat, all that, we got the proof right here. Every government, there's nobody restricting anybody from going into space.
Dude, we got women walking around thinking 2 + 2 = 90. This is America. People are fucking stupid. And other countries count on this stupidity. You can tell them everything. And that video of the KGB agent that I posted on Instagram, he explains everything right then and there. They're not going to know no fucking difference. You explain everything you can show them right plain as day. You can show somebody getting their hair blown off and they'll blame it on whatever the fuck. I don't think whatever the case may be, with government conspiracy or whatever the hell, I don't think nothing is a conspiracy when there's any inch of the truth is in there. With Nipsey being popped off, but me growing up in the hood and watching hood shit like this, not saying that ain't nobody, pivotal players in the hood ain't never got popped off because somebody was trying to take their spot, but you don't just run up on, and then dude was a friend of Nipsey at some particular point in time. Not to say that that's law, but you don't just run up on Nipsey Hussle.
People got excellent security.
He would have been
right?
did it a long time ago as opposed, that's not the first time the guy was called
JFK about security. Ask John F. Kennedy about security.
Just completely debunked everything.
Let me tell you about president of the United States scumbags. Let me tell you about thugs and scumbags. These motherfuckers act like. Hold on, this real J right here. Yo, what up?
JFK is a great example. The man was he didn't have everybody else's agenda in mind.
Yeah, Melvin, please send him up. Thanks.
And they took him out. He wasn't a bad guy.
Here's the thing about thugs.
He was horny,
and this is what I want to say about thugs, man. Thugs. People think thugs are brave. A lot of women like thugs because they think they're brave. But here's the thing: thugs don't really know. Thugs talk that shit because not a lot of people are willing to cross the edge into violence. Mm-hmm. So they flirt on this line of violence and non-violence. They are the ones, and people think they're brave because nobody ever does nothing. You know why? Because doing something is wrong. Okay? This is the psychological game of thugs. But here's the bad part about thugs. Every once in a while, and very often, there's another thug that does it better. Okay, he's not bullshitting like you are, and that's when other motherfuckers get clipped. All right, so thugs talking shit for a long time. I'm big time. I'm Mr. Legend. Ain't nobody fuck with me. Somebody kick in the door right now, blow us both the fuck away right now. We got guns in here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ready for that shit, but we really not ready for that. Somebody can get us right now. You think you around your home, you think you straight, you blah, blah, blah. You got strong enemies. You think that's a blessing? Nah, fam. Nah, hell nah, fam. This shit is real out here. People will clip you and you'll be gone forever, dog. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Who plays in this shit? Motherfuckers who think this shit is cool, that think this shit is funny. This shit ain't funny or cool. Have you ever lost anybody, man, that can't come back? This shit ain't fun. This shit ain't entertainment, dog. When Kanye said that shit, do you really know how I feel when people was passing? Why are y'all rapping and dancing and laughing to this shit? Other races got to be looking at us like fucking barbarians. Goddamn. People be sitting up there like, why the hell when we conceal and carry, we get killed and shit, but they don't. Because they know better not to kill their own people. That's why. See, and it's the type of common sense shit that I really can't get with black folks no more. Listen, I was with it all the way, but then when I start fucking with the truth, you get that? Yeah. When I start fucking with the truth, you can't go back. It's like being rich and then going back to poor. Who you talking to? You talking to somebody on the phone?
I'm talking to myself and my people.
Come on, have a seat, man. Hit that light over there, though. But that's just my shit, dog. I can't act like this shit is okay anymore. It's not. It's not. Killing folks, doing drugs, all this bullshit, this negativity in black life, dude. This shit, I can't get with it. And when I can't get with it, dog, I get alienated and ostracized. And what that tells me is that these are not really my people. I should be able to fit in with my people. I should be able to laugh and have joy with my people. I should be able to cultivate a good culture with my people. But when they think that good is bad and bad is good, either is good. What the fuck? Where the fuck do I fit in this shit? I don't. And I know it's a bunch of other people that feel the same. You go to school, you do everything right, and you are supposed to live a great life. You gotta take that coat off before you get on camera, dog. Real Jamaican in the house. Come on, get up in the camera, man.
Everything Legend is saying is absolutely correct. I don't.
Let me get you a mic.
Advocate for no. I done seen way too much hood thuggery, killing motherfucker shit. I'll never support that shit. But in this case, I'm still not supporting it. I'm just stating what happened, and that's just it. I'm not advocating for anybody. Me growing up in the hood, when heavy people in the hood get taken out, that's because somebody else is trying to get that spot. You don't just blow a motherfucking head off like that.
You think Thug nigga planning shit out and thinking about shit? Because hold on, I'm sorry, I got the shitty mic. I got the shitty cuz mic. Yo, you think people, these type of motherfuckers, if you look at the picture of these motherfuckers, this dude, allegedly, okay, do you think he got a lot of brain power up here? Do you think that he was embarrassed in front of
that he got? Somebody smart.
Could it actually have been that he got ranked and this dude, yeah,
he got a reputation for being a snitch, not just by
he had just recently snitched, but he was shitty cuz for a long ass time, dog.
His name is shitty cuz for a reason. That's not because of reason.
You think they gave him that name the day that he got out?
No, they gave him that name because he
looked like a shitty cuz to me. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, here's my point though. You can't tell me that people think enough in the hood to be like, yo, I'm pissed off. He just killed me. Yo, dude just killed me in my rep. He embarrassed me in front of all these motherfuckers right now. He called me a snitch. I'm not really feeling good about a snitch. I just snitched. I'm not feeling that. Fuck that. I feel like I got to do something about this right now. What I got to do, that nigga feel like he can't be touched. I'm going to show him right the fuck now that he can't be touched. Mm-hmm. A motherfucker that's big time like this is about to be taken down by David. You can't tell me. I would be thinking the same thing. If somebody kicked me out their store and called me a snitch, told me to get the fuck out of here, and I'm supposed to be big time, oh, I'm coming back after your ass. I'm gonna show you what this life about. So this ain't no Hollywood.
So why didn't you do it the first time?
You stomp me the fuck out in the lobby of the casino? You think I'm gonna be cool about that? No, I'm gonna come back about 45 minutes later. I'm gonna murder your ass, dog.
So why you didn't do it the first time?
First time what? How many times did he get kicked out the store?
He's a lot. He told him, he said, don't come around here no more. We told your ass you a snitch. Don't come around here no more. So that means it was said more than once before.
Dude, you are bringing up stuff, and I did a lot of research on this because I did not want to look ignorant on this shit at all. But you got to be careful. Number one, because all of these YouTube channels and all these one-off blogs and shit are anxious to show you some shit that you didn't know. It really is not fucking true.
I hadn't even watched any of the YouTube stuff.
I'm just saying,
it's simple.
Not saying you did, but I'm just saying.
What I'm saying
you have to look at
this shit is self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory when you grow up in this environment and you already know what the fuck happens. If somebody blows Nipsey heads off, blow his head off, he got shot. Somebody in the history of gang banging, somebody of Nipsey Hussle's caliber, if somebody was to kill him, they was to try to take his spot. You cannot find no case of no major crime member in the history of crime where they got killed when somebody was not trying to take their spot. Simple and plain. That's the first law of dumb nigger shit in the hood, or whether it's mafioso
you think it's rules to this shit that motherfuckers follow?
I didn't say there were rules. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that in the history of crime, when there's organized crime or whether there's stupid nigga crime or whatever the hell crime.
Dude the mob just got took out by his niece's boyfriend. Was that planned? No, it was not. We got a call right now.
What my?
Somebody just got hit in Long Island. Yo, what up, caller? What's on your mind? Just
Hey, what's up, brother?
This shit, dude. What's up, man?
Anyway, just make this real quick. In
Oh,
regards
this
to what
X?
happened with
What up,
Nipsey-
X?
Yeah, this is X. And
What's going on, man?
hey,
Spit it.
real Jamaican, man. It's nice to see you again, dude. Hope everything's well, man.
Yes, I respect, man. Everything is nice and everything is proper.
Mhm.
And good hearing your voice, brother.
All right, same here. All right, so in regards to Nipsey Hussle thing, look, this is what it is. And this comes from because Legend, you also made a quick reference to what happened with Tupac when you mentioned the casino thing. But in regards to his situation, that could have been totally avoided if Nipsey had just stayed out of the damn hood. Okay, when you get to a certain type of level in society, and especially since you're a celebrity, what you have to realize and accept is that even though you grew in the hood and stuff and you moved out, what you have to understand is there's a lot of people in there that have a crab mentality and they didn't make it out. So now you're opening up shop in the hood and you're not having somebody open it up for you and you kind of collect the proceeds. Like you're not being in the shadows kind of thing. You're putting your face out there. So that person who shot him was not in the right state of mind. Okay. And I'm not excusing what he did because he needs to be held accountable for it. But the thing of it is, it's like this guy ain't got nothing, ain't nothing. He's pretty much a dead man walking. Okay. Yeah. He's been that way since probably he was a kid because just a cycle of ignorance. So he ain't got nothing to live for. And then you disrespect him like that. If that's what of course occurred, because I don't know the whole story. Well, that's all he's got left. So he's going to come back and shoot you and think nothing of it. And do you think he was, like my wife was talking about, do you think he was thinking about that guy's Nipsey Hussle's kids when he shot him? No. All he was thinking about was his street cred and overall his, what he has on his set.
People being raised like that. People being raised like that. That's how most motherfuckers get killed. Because these people, these crack babies, all these motherfuckers out here that's grown now that don't know, they just know hood. You know what I'm saying? They'll snap off, dude, and shoot. There's people in the hood shooting people for fun, man. So let's not even get into, oh, should he? Is his morals right and shit like that? People shoot that. There's kids in the hood that shoot people for fun. I've seen it. I've fucking seen it with my ears, dog. You know what I'm saying? So right. What you got to say about it?
Man, I got a lot of stuff to say.
X, we're gonna clear the line, man. But thanks for that call, man.
Yeah, of course. All right, bye.
I got a lot of stuff to say, brother. First of all, I think the biggest killer in the whole situation is ego.
Yeah.
I think ego is the and you know what? We all have this crazy ego where sometimes when we basically get told no, especially in front of people, we tend to activate our ego and do stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition to that, though, like Big Country had said earlier that he has to have been going there more than one because it's not too long ago he got out of the pen. And Nipsey said that he heard that he's been snitching.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't come around anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, dude get pissed off and went and got his gun. That is super premeditated. So I'm not too sure. After he got the burger.
So while he was eating his burger, he was like, you know what?
He heard it. He went and got a burger, went and got his gun, and came back and shot.
You did. You heard he got a burger too.
I didn't hear the burger.
Me neither, dog.
That's some super.
What? Hold on. What I want to say, and I'm not saying this that you because you said you didn't listen to YouTube. Everybody has to understand right now that hits, attention, that is what makes a lot. Like I think everybody heard Denzel was like, "Yo, it doesn't matter who the fuck is right or wrong. It just matters who's first in the media."
Absolutely.
So you have all of these ad hoc fucking blogs all over the net, whatever the fuck you want to call it, .com. You know what I'm saying? And once they get light of some news, everybody wants to put up a headline to make you come to it. Everybody wants to say new news. You know what I'm saying? He went and got his nails done right after he got out of jail. So that means they had some type of relationship. You know, you don't know what to fucking believe nowadays.
Right. Shitty Cuz had several accounts, Instagram or Facebook accounts, pop up in less than 24 hours when this shit happened, and all type of allegations.
And this only draws this one thing to me. If Shitty Cuz had a bunch of run-ins at the Nipsey Hussle store, why the fuck are they so lapsed around this motherfucker?
Exactly.
But you know what? I think
it wasn't like he was saying.
I'd be like, yo, this motherfucker off. Yeah, yo. I look at the motherfucker right now, and I'm gonna put my shit off safety. All right.
No, I think one of the problems in this situation is that because that is Nipsey Hussle zone, he's so comfortable. And the last thing, it was like basically imagine that person who he knew, because that person I've seen in a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, a lot of appearances. So he, assuming he wasn't thinking that this was going to be possible, where basically
that's what I was saying before. They were friends at one particular point.
Where he came from, they said he came from the alley that separate the strip mall and the gas station. No, one of the messed up story in the whole situation is the getaway driver, the girl. According to she said that she didn't know that he was going to shoot or he had shoot, and she don't even know the dude. Whereas it's not true.
The getaway
driver.
Okay,
and that's not true because
she gonna deny that shit. What the fuck?
Some motor vehicle record where
I knew
where the vehicle got repaired last year, like over a year ago. Even though the vehicle is in her name, it's the dude paid. Our name is on the invoice.
Yeah.
So they know. So I don't know, man. It's and I don't necessarily think that there's a conspiracy theory, whereas in the Dr. CB thing is attached. I'm not sure. It could be, but I don't necessarily think so. I just think that it was like an egotistical moment. Dude got rejected or got shut down in front of people, and he wanted to make a point. Nevertheless,
I think that million ways it can be looked at.
I've seen this situation go down so many times that and heard about it so many times that it's like it just flabbergasts me. Like, I don't know, maybe because I work in the hood, that and you work kind of in the hood too. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, so you know the mentality. It's not no super duper, but even if let's just entertain that it was a conspiracy, this will be like the second brother to murder.
What do you mean?
Nipsey was not. I can't even go there. I was trying to make a point on the other side.
Here.
Like,
let me make the point.
Okay, Malcolm X, I can understand the CIA trying to kill him and paying somebody to do that.
Why?
A fucking rapper? Are you kidding me?
Malcolm X was a fucking hoodlum. I don't understand.
Was this rapper teaching redemption to the hood? And they was like, white people like, no, we can't have that shit.
But wait. Let's touch.
You understand? He had Bloods and Crips in the same room.
Let's touch.
Each other, right?
You have to realize the entire California is a conspiracy theory. The entire California. Listen, man. Remember the blood.
Anybody from Cali?
Remember the blood and the Crips. They are the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
You know, understand? Yeah. And the government is the one. They are the one who started the blood and the Crips when they broke up Black Panthers.
I remember.
It's a conspiracy theory, bro. And then you have to look at it like this. When I was looking, which is a gray area when you're gonna talk about, is it a conspiracy theory or is it just like ego? Because when I was looking at Dr. CB, I look at this one interview that he had with this white guy.
Tell us about that. Tell us about Dr. CB.
Dr. CB got arrested in 1987 in the state of New York, and basically they charge him for practicing medicine without a license.
Right, yeah.
I didn't know that he didn't have he didn't.
Yeah, he's not a real doctor.
No. He's not a real doctor. I understand, but he represented himself in that gigantic. And he asked 3 questions. No, not 3. 3 questions.
Okay.
No, not three. Three question.
Yep.
Three. He asked three questions. And the three questions basically were relevant, and those are the questions that got him off. And the judge,
he's a naturopath.
The
doctor,
judge,
dude. I mean, people can call it. People can call if you need to go to school and to make somebody feel good to call yourself a doctor. Okay, cool, whatever. Naturopath doctors don't need a degree to be called a fucking doctor. People get healed all the goddamn time from naturopath doctors. It happened during slavery.
Well, not
all the white men. They didn't go to their white fucking whoever the hell. They went and got Big Mama out the fucking slave house to come and fix their ailments. So naturopath doctors do their thing, and all of that shit is cool. The man went to court, defended himself, presented the people that he did heal, and then boom, he went to the crib. Now, if you want to get into the conspiracy, or I don't even believe in conspiracy, because once there's one drop of truth in there, there's no conspiracy. It's just truth or wrong or right, and truth and false. That's just it. If you want to get into that whole thing about it, you've been killing people for years. The pharmaceutical company. So you think it's just gonna go over lightly if this dude right here, he by him little old self, figured out how to cure this, is that, and other by himself, and you think he's gonna live? No, he's not gonna fucking live, because you got a whole pharmaceutical company that makes trillions of dollars off of sickness. We are the sickest people on the planet.
I don't understand.
The planet.
Explain this to me, because American people are so fucking, centralized. Now we think we the only people that's on the planet,
right?
Like I'm saying, like if New Zealanders got a hold of this shit, if South Americans if Africans, if certain places in Kazakhstan or any Muslim nation got a hold of some news that somebody knew how to cure this uncurable disease.
Somebody get the news of Amazon and build a new Amazon?
Why wouldn't they try to get at least
monopolize the shit and he blow up shit?
Confer with this dude or whatever. Where is that recipe right now? Did it die with him or what? There's a documentary being done. It's a film. There's millions of documentaries on Netflix. Stephen Avery, is he a killer? Is he not? Does that make it official for somebody to get bumped off? Or is it more plausible for some gang shit to go down? Me, from what I know and from my life, that shit sounded exactly right to me. It sounded like that. And then there was somebody, I don't know if it was Shitty Cousin. I'm not ready to confirm that. But dude was like, yo, I just popped Nipsey Hussle. Did you see that?
I've seen that interview. Was it really him or was it another person?
Here's the story behind that. Dude was like, he FaceTime his guy while he's still getting away.
I put it on my page.
Right. He FaceTiming his guy like, yo, I just popped Nipsey Hussle. His guy was like, nobody admits that, yo, I got you on FaceTime, I got you on live and all that. Nobody admits to that. Dude was like, yo, it was a bunch of people out there, so they gonna catch me anyway.
Was it the same guy, Eric Holder, or
no.
some other?
No, it wasn't.
That could be debunked because there was some shit that was. But he did. The dude in that video did say, "I popped him right in front of his kid,
right
in front of his daughter."
You just
so
when that shit came out, nobody knew that shit yet.
Right.
So I don't know, man. We don't know. All this information comes out
unless Eric Holder called dude and tell dude, unless dude is good with Eric Holder and he called him and tell.
It ain't even this. I don't understand why people is getting
big country,
the whole
big country. This to me, this shit. That's why I cannot say it is necessarily gang or it is conspiracy or it's ego. We have to put everything in a gray area now, and this is why. When you look at it, the dude came and in seconds, he started to shoot. Nipsey went down, he walked away, came back and shoot.
I still ain't seen
He walked away and came back and shoot. That's a third time.
I can't find that shit neither.
What?
I still haven't seen this.
I've heard several
it's on my page
witness.
too.
Yeah, I heard several witness accounts.
I watched the dude come up in the reflection of the window. That's another thing. I don't know if y'all saw that part. This is the part I watched. I watched the 5 people standing out there with Nipsey. I watched the reflection of dude come up and shoot. The 2 dudes went down.
Right.
And he took off. I didn't see nobody come back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't see when he came back and kicked him?
I didn't see nobody come back.
I saw, you know what? The news outlets and all that, I was at work all week. I didn't have time to really look and try to find, because everybody was like, oh, this footage is graphic and blah, blah, blah. We're just going to show you up into the part. But from eyewitness accounts and people, his guys and everything posts on social media, I heard that he came back and kicked them and did all types of shit.
I've seen it.
I heard that too.
I've seen that on TMZ actually.
Okay.
And you know,
this
TMZ
is not indicative of. This is indicative
TMZ
of somebody
is
emotionally invested in a killing. This is not somebody that's like, bam, 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 I got to get out so I can have my freedom. This is somebody not thinking at all. Yo, you already did the crime. What the fuck you coming back?
No. I disagree.
Okay.
Because like I said, I've seen the video. Even though the video is not a close up, it's basically
when they lay it down
the other end of the parking lot. But this is my simple thing. I came, I knocked over this glass. The glass didn't break, or I'm not sure if it's broke. Right. I came back and I knock it again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I came back a 3rd time. I knock it. Then the 4th time,
that's a hit, dog.
Okay.
Then the 4th time, the 4th time, to make sure
that's a hit.
I get some anger out of this shit. I kick the fucking glass.
Not my bit.
Then I escape. So it's 4 go, bro.
If that's the case,
it was shot 3 separate time. Or 3 go.
That's the point.
That's not a random shooting, bro.
I have to see that. I have not seen that. That's why I don't share that point.
Yeah,
I gotta see the whole fucking thing. And let me tell you something about today's internet or web. They only want to show you what the fuck they want you to see. And that's the bad part about it. That's why I always, whenever this shit comes out, I always look at like as many sources that I can get. And as if it's 5 sources, I'm looking for the 5 things that are related to each other. You know what I'm saying? So if all these 5 sources are saying this same thing, but then at this point they all saying something different, I can't trust that information that's coming out. This is how you have to do media nowadays, dog.
Yeah, basically. One of the other things too regarding Dr. Sebi, he said that when he first cured his first couple of patients, and he told his mom, he said that his mom said to him, "They're gonna get you." He said, "What you mean?" He said that they're gonna get you. You're gonna mess with them big people money. They're gonna get you. So he said that he was prepared. And he said that when he got arrested, everybody in his office was crying. But he was happy because he knew it was coming. He knew it was just a matter of time. So he knew it was coming. It was there coming. So basically, he said that the judge, who was a female, told him to bring 12 of his cured patients. He brought 72 instead of 12. 72 people he has cured. He said that in this world is one disease. It's not no multiple disease. It's not no AIDS, no cancer, no this. It's one disease. And the one disease lay within your mucus, but penetrate different part of your body. He said, if you can cure your mucus, or you can cure whatever is in your mucus, you can cure. That's where you work from. That is the basically the grassroots of his medicine. You cure the mucus, and you really look. I
don't doubt that, but here's the thing, man. It's like, yo, if you got the cure to AIDS, it's like, yo, I just feel like everybody would be rushing to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Who did he tell?
The whole fucking world knows this. You think we the only people that know? The whole fucking world. I remember when he first said that shit.
I remember 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when he first said that shit, and I looked it up, and they was like, he just herbal, blah blah blah. He just la la. I was like, okay. I know this. I will, just like other things, I categorize it in my mind, and if it comes up again, then I will stack that on what I already know. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really hear nothing other than that. People come up and say they got Bigfoot bones and shit. You know what I'm saying? So until they come through with proof that is proved, then it's just like, yo, maybe not.
So the dude that built the water powered car back in the 80s that killed off. So I don't. So what happened?
The water car that killed some people.
The Chain Reaction came out. The movie came out because of the guy that built the car.
Shout out to Chicago, University of Chicago.
That movie came out because of the guy that built the hydrogen powered car.
I saw that.
Got killed, and boom.
So hey, I would believe that shit.
So why didn't it happen?
I believe that shit before this shit.
For Dr. Sabi?
Well, what I'm saying though, what I'm saying is,
why on earth would you? First of all, as a black, if you that type of person, you're a black man. You got the cure to anything. If you get the cure to, matter of fact, I don't give a shit if you white, black, or whatever the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. If you got the cure to anything, do you understand how much danger you are in if you actually speak up and say, I got the cure to such and such?
If you had the cure to such, would you try to seek refuge?
He was in where? He was in danger.
There's no refuge.
You can refuge any country
there's no refuge. There's no refuge.
Yeah, bro, remember, he's from
no refuge. There's refuge for $1 billion dope dealers, but not for people that cure disease.
Eric Snow is dead, dude.
Hold on, man.
You know how much money?
Hold on, bro.
You know,
I completely get it. Eric Snow is dead. He's dead.
But I'm saying, America. You
Which
think
Eric
America
Snow, the one that used to play for
controlling the
Cleveland?
world? Like
no, the Snowden dude that used to work for the CIA. He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's not dead.
The dude is dead.
Wait, who was that? Who was that?
The dude is dead. The dude that
Eric,
broke the lid off of the privacy thing.
I thought he was in Russia.
Dude's dead.
Do you remember Eric Snowden? That's the one that
that name sounds familiar. Please.
No, that's the one that while Obama was president, he basically leaked that we are being watched and every car has been monitored and so on.
Okay.
And he was on the run for
he was in China,
couple years or whatever.
He was in China. Then he tried to go to Venezuela.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look. I missed that. I missed that totally.
I didn't know.
I didn't know he was dead.
You need to watch Vice, Made in America.
No, Vice is no.
No, I'm not the movie.
No. The Vice people. I know who the fuck you talking about.
That Made in America and the Eric Snowden documentary. Watch all of that stuff, dude.
I'm gonna do it, but so I just want
all of those
to
cases.
understand.
All of those cases are where people have known a great deal of information, and they did not. They came forward, and they end up dead. That's the thing. They end up dead. Nobody, especially no black dude, is about to come forward.
AIDS is a pretty big thing, right?
Dude,
nobody can cure it.
Who told you that?
I'm just saying,
because AIDS came from the monkeys or whatever the hell, which supposed to have.
That's what they told us.
That's what they told us. Yeah. Everything is what they told us. That's why you got to
exactly. That's the first thing. We need a T-shirt that says that everything is what they told us.
Everything. Yes.
He's living in Moscow, in Germany.
The dude is dead, dog. Dude is dead.
That's the thing about conspiracy theories, man. They are super fun, but let me tell you, man,
there's no conspiracy. Anytime there's any. Like I just said, I don't give a shit if it's a hairline, a bit of truth. The conspiracy is gone. It's gone. Nobody. No.
They
magically came on the.
I'm about to set the world on fire right now. They debunked flat Earth, but flat earthers are still going.
They debunked round Earth, so I don't understand.
What was false about round Earth?
Everything was debunked. So both sides were debunked. So I don't understand.
You said about Rauner, like
both sides were debunked.
You talking about the last governor of Illinois, Rauner?
Who? No,
who you talking about, Rauner? Who was that?
I didn't say Rauner. I said both. I said the round Earth.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say Rauner.
I heard round Earth, but I didn't know what you were talking.
Did you hear that too? Shit.
I heard round Earth.
Okay.
I don't know where you got. But this is one of the things, man. Yeah, you have to understand. We all need to understand, bro. We are monopolies. And
say that again.
Monopolies, like monopolies where they use this to trade off that are the fucking game monopolies. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Okay. I understand what
monopolies.
I'm trying
monopolies,
to get
everybody.
I understand perfectly fine.
Monopolies, brother.
You know what? Man, where you been at, dude?
Man, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yes,
anyway,
yes, I completely agree.
Anyway, let me heal up the bread.
Oh man. So monopolies, yeah, I understand it.
All right, yeah. X-Man, big up yourself. Scorpio, Rick, big up yourself. Wade, Overwater, big up yourself.
Yeah, Mr. J.
And everybody that shout out the real Jamaican, big up yourself. And everybody else also big up yourself. But here what me I say right now, regarding to the last caller, he was saying something that basically, to put it in to paraphrase it, Nipsey polarize himself or make himself too vulnerable by still living in the hood and working in the hood and basically giving back to the hood. I don't necessarily think that. I understand his point and I understand Nipsey's position that he's from the hood. He wants to still be a part of the hood. However, Snoop Dogg ain't no rich people from the hood still live in the hood.
He wasn't rich.
You understand? Yeah?
Nipsey wasn't rich.
He wasn't rich, but he was okay. You understand? He wasn't Snoop Dogg rich and those kind of people rich.
Right.
But he was okay. You understand? And I understand because what he was doing and creating was really good. You're talking about that workspace, that basketball court, those jobs that he was bringing, what he was trying to do, or what he, not even trying, what he was doing was plausible, man. It was bigger and better than those big people, what they are doing, even though we don't necessarily know what everybody else are doing. But that's when I started. When I saw that first documentary or that first piece on him, where he brought the news media and he was telling them this is that, and I'm creating this and my clothesline and this and that, and I'm creating this job and I'm bringing forth a restaurant soon and all of. I'm like, I like this dude. I like what he's doing because California, those are some tough neighborhood. I couldn't live there, man. I'd go back to Jamaica and live in the country.
Society is not Chicago.
Huh?
California's gang society is not Chicago's gang society.
Out here, there ain't no rules. They got rules out there.
They got rules in California.
Like, yo, you got a certain color or you from a certain hood. Okay, yeah, we got that shit out here. But if you say something slick to somebody that's on something, yeah, you're gonna get changed. That's the way I see it out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much. Maybe that's why that's why I have this view on Nipsey, because I know out here it don't take much for somebody to get fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it is out there.
No, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Nipsey Hussle because of who he was. Ain't nobody just about to run up on this dude. And it's 5 people out there. If don't nobody see this dude coming and be like, "Hey, dude got a gun." Come, man, please. Ain't nobody about to run up on Nipsey Hussle when you got the dude that he had beef with.
Ain't nobody about to run up on JFK.
The dude,
ain't nobody about to run up on Pac. Ain't nobody about to run up on Big E.
Right, unless there's an issue. Pac was in
there's issues all the time.
Pac was in the middle of some shit. Pac was in the middle of some shit that he had no business having because he wasn't living that type of life.
Yeah, I agree.
So everything is self-explanatory on the top. You don't have to look for no conspiracy. You don't have to look for no bullshit. Dude knew Nipsey from a long time ago. It wasn't the first time that dude got told he was a snitch. Why all of a sudden he want to shoot him today? It happens. It happens all the time.
Well, the story
happens for position.
He had just recently went in and came out real soon as a snitch.
There's too many factors.
So it's not like he was a snitch of the hood.
There's too many factors in here now. Whether people want to blame it on Dr. Sabi over the shit that he was doing in the hood or whatever the case may be, they don't want to see. They want to keep black people or the Bloods and the Crips fighting. And he don't want them. They didn't want Nipsey to cool them down or any of that, whatever the case may be.
Hey, you know what, man?
There's nobody is this in here, not organized crime, in nigger crime. I will bet anybody on here, you go find whatever you need to find and find me somebody in the history of nigger crime that was upper echelon of the crime they just got popped for no fucking reason. Why somebody wasn't trying to take their spot or something.
So you know they said
Find me
that,
one.
So
But,
you know that they said dude lost a couple cousins over this while they was looking for him.
I heard.
So
yeah,
exactly. So you think that everybody know who Nipsey Hussle is on the West Coast? Everybody know. This is not why it's Bloods crying, and they at ends. It's Bloods crying over Nipsey. So you think this dude is gonna go and pop Nipsey Hussle off and not understand that your family's gonna be in danger? They had dude in Vegas.
Motherfuckers that'll come at you harder than Nipsey Hussle, a fucking rapper, dog. Here's the thing, dog. Would somebody go ahead and knock off somebody knowing that, yo, this motherfucker big? So if I knock his ass off, my whole team in trouble.
Then they're gonna take out the rest of the team.
But my whole team, no, this shit is not logical, dog. This is emotional shit right here. This is passion right here.
I understand.
You don't think about passion.
Find me.
You like this motherfucker tried to play me up.
But what I'm saying,
That's all I said.
What I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying.
Find you one what?
Find me one upper echelon criminal nigger ass dude in the history of criminal.
It's always gonna be the bottom nigga. Always.
No, you're not even listening.
Okay.
Find me one nigger ass dude, and I'm capitalize my nigger. Find me one nigger ass.
Your nigger is capitalized.
Criminal. Where somebody didn't kill him because they were trying to take his spot, not just for all the emotion. Find me one.
No, big country.
I'll find you all of them, nigga. It's happening right now.
That
niggas is getting sprayed the fuck down because what? They trying to take their spot?
Upper echelon dudes?
No,
I'm talking about
I don't give a fuck.
Weight,
I don't give a fuck.
What are you talking about?
These niggas over here don't like these
weight.
niggas. That's all they take.
That's not what I said. I said my scenario was find me one upper echelon person.
If you really think niggas is really plotting to take niggas spots,
the situation.
No, big. Hold on. Yo, give me some talk of one time.
You're not understanding the situation.
When people get killed,
ain't no whole fucking state
for fun
over a nigga from the south.
Can you really say that when people get killed?
Bro. Give me some blood clot talk of one time, no man.
Ain't no whole West Coast crying over this.
Give me some talk of one time. Give me some bomber clot talk of one time. I want to know. Like me not want talk of
big man. Go on and talk some.
Talk pan no mic. You can't talk pan mic. Me talk pan talk of one. Anyway, yeah, me as a big country. I don't think this nigga. This is the last and furthest conspiracy that this nigga was trying to take Nipsey's spot. And the reason that being,
I agree.
He's not in the financial position. He don't have the manpower behind him because you cannot try to take us. You are an individual can't take down a blood clot corporation.
Right.
You understand? So he wasn't trying to take his spot. And I don't think, quite frankly, I do not think the dude is that smart to ever try to talk about say he's gonna knock off Nipsey and take Nipsey position. Listen, man, Nipsey have connection from every which way. What is the name? Jay-Z just set up a trust fund of $15 million for his kids. This dude is good with Snoop Dogg. They do song together. He was just shooting a video for DJ Khaled. It was him and
I can't remember. I know what you're talking about.
Somebody was it Rihanna? Him and Rihanna or one of them on one of DJ Khaled album that's coming out.
I know
there was a shooting a video. This dude has too much influence in the industry. He's too known for a no-namer who was actually his boy. Because I've seen the videos where he was in the video with Nipsey. I've seen the picture.
Let me ask you guys something. Okay, and we got to wrap it up, and we'll do just last words, man. Here's the thing, man. I'm willing to agree because I don't give a fuck if y'all right or if I'm right or whatever. I just want to know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm welcome to any type of theory or whatever. I'm entertaining it. But until you prove my theory wrong, then I'm gonna roll my theory just as I expect you guys to. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. Here's the compromise right here, man. Is it impossible for it to be a conspiracy for the government to come in and try to hit Nipsey because he was making a documentary on Dr. Sebi.
No.
It's not impossible.
Every celebrity that's ever had any connection with Dr. Sebi is dead.
Okay. Is it impossible? And we don't know that. Okay. Is it impossible for it just to be some dumb nigga passionate shit?
Mm-hmm.
Is it impossible?
Which one is more likely?
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is. That's why I said
which
earlier,
one is more likely though?
From my position,
people going to work, clock. Okay, what we got on Nipsey case?
No. First of all,
we got Shitty Cuz, and he's willing to go in there and do it, but he wants to kick him in the head first. Okay, yeah, go ahead, fuck it. We just want him dead. Okay, go ahead, send him. Shitty Cuz. When is it? 9 a.m. Monday. 9 a.m. Monday. All right, we'll be in the parking lot.
Any police detective will explain to you crimes of passion and how messy the crimes of passion are. If this was an emotional, which would be a crime of passion, if it is an emotional crime, if the dude came back, it's a hit.
Dude,
I see that.
Some people tried to fucking kill us. There was no job to take over.
Exactly. They didn't come back. There was no crime of passion. They were still.
But still, they tried to kill us, though, bro.
And they were still
with real guns and shit.
Exactly. And they came and did the blind spray and they left.
All right. This is my position. My position.
But they did shoot our guys, though.
If somebody said, "Hey, he said I'm a snitch," and that's passion. The passion has got involved now. Nobody's coming back after. No. When people spray and pray, they spray and pray and they get the fuck out of there.
All right. This big country.
We would have to
big country and legend. Hear me, I say.
Yeah.
Is it impossible for it to be a conspiracy?
No.
Murder? No. And earlier I said for me, it's a gray area and it's a gray area in the sense that it could be an ego murder, it could be a conspiracy theory, along with many other stuff. And the reason why I am leaning towards the conspiracy theory is because, look at it. I come and, like I explained before, I knocked this glass. It fell over.
Yeah, that's the only point that y'all got. They got
it fell over. I'm not sure if it's broke. I'm gonna knock it again while it's on the ground. I'm not sure if it's
he really
broke.
tried to make
and
sure.
Then I come a third time.
I
knock it. And I didn't just I knock it in the head this time.
My only thing about that is that I didn't read that in any of the reports.
I didn't either.
I've
heard about it.
I've heard about it.
I have not seen or
I heard from the eyewitnesses that he kicked him in the head.
I've seen the video.
Or walked off and came back or whatever. But yes, I will agree. He was really trying to make sure he was dead.
Right. That's not a random. Listen to me.
Time out though. If he lives, if you trying to kill somebody, are you trying to make sure he lives? Because if Nipsey come back on your ass, he probably gonna get your ass.
But this is why I am.
He got money behind.
This is why I'm leaning towards a fucking conspiracy. It was broad daylight. What the fuck is that? Somebody
the people watch. Don't worry about it.
Hey, big brother.
Somebody just took a fucking picture, man. Who the fuck was that? I thought I was tripping.
He will believe one day.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
No, not Real J. Shit. Real J. Legend will believe one day.
No. That camera. I thought it was a light. There's a fucking camera somewhere up there.
No, there's nothing.
No, between the Xbox and that camera.
Hey, last week I thought I saw somebody falling out the window. I did not review that footage yet, and we was all like, "What the fuck was that?" I don't know. Anyway, we gotta wrap this shit up. Last words.
No. Let me wrap up my point real quickly.
Yeah.
The reason why I said that it is more so of a conspiracy is because they wanted to make sure that the dude was dead. Mm-hmm. If it was like, first of all, it was broad daylight, which he knew that people are there.
Yeah,
and the possibility for him to even get shot because the government don't give no fuck about him if he lives or die. So the possibility for him to get shot is very likely, and for him to come and bam 2 times, run away, come. I was trying to escape, then he come back and bam again. Then the third time, bam. The third time, bam in the head. Then the fourth time he kick him and run around and go around. And then and then this is why you have to realize that anytime the government see you doing certain stuff, you know who the fucking government is gonna take out? The head of the stream. When they take out the head, and this is true. This is true to all gang. This is true to all gang. Our community leaders are leaders of color. Really and truly, we are the only people who say we have leaders. White people don't say that they have leaders. You understand? I don't know if George Lopez is the leader of the Latin community. But let us know.
Mm-hmm.
We are the only people that say we got. So in our community, when they talk about taking out somebody from you take out the head, everybody down there is gonna run around and try to fight for that head position. Thus, they're gonna be killing one another. That is conspiracy from the government, bro. The government, when Larry Hoover.
The dude should not be in jail.
Larry Hoover, bro.
But he's the fucking maker and leader of the GD folks. Why wouldn't Larry Hoover?
Because he's in jail with no proof of anything.
They're GD folks right now, killing people right now, right out there.
But that's the thing. What I'm saying,
at one particular point in time, Larry Hoover is in jail for I think maybe racketeer, some money shit. He shouldn't be in jail still.
Yeah, I mean, they fucked up with that, and we are way over time. They fucked up with that. They took out the leaders and the heads of the gangs in Chicago, and that fucked it up even worse.
That is the government point of view. That is government. Bro.
They were trying to help. They fucked up.
No, it wasn't trying to help. White people, government is not trying to help black people. Okay. Let me tell you something. It might be you might think government is trying to help black people.
No. In that case, I'm just talking about in that case.
No.
Period.
Point blank, bro.
Normally in wartime, when you take out the head, the rest of the organization just falls down. But they didn't think about domestic war.
Big country.
So
big
that's
country.
all I want to say.
Big country.
I'm not big country. That's big country.
Well, yeah,
I'm Mr. Legend
for the time being.
But
listen to me.
He's rusty,
if they was trying to help black people, do you think that black people would still be in the position that we are in? We're coming from the point of view where they have
this is another show. I don't think they was ready. Nobody could foresaw that. I mean,
foresaw what?
Foresaw. I'm talking about when they took the heads of Chicago gangs.
It's common sense, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nobody could foresaw that. Listen to me. If I slap you the fuck and run go there, I know that you're probably gonna see me tomorrow and slap me the fuck back.
Wait, what are we talking about, man?
Nigga, I'm talking about that is not no psychological thing to foresight. When I take
time out. If you cut the head off the snake, what happens to the rest of the body?
We're not talking about a fucking snake.
Okay.
We're not talking about mafia.
No. We're talking about organizations.
Organized
crime. There's a leader.
Organized crime is mafia.
No, we're not talking about mafia. We're talking about organizations.
I just said organization is organized crime.
We're talking about organizations where there's a leader,
organized,
and followers, right? Gang like. Okay, when you cut the head off the snake, what happens?
Everybody else gonna fight for that head position. Snake, the body gonna dead. It's different. It's the analogy
in war. Yeah, I will agree with you. I will agree with you. That's what happened. But normally in war, when you cut off the head, the rest of the people don't know what the fuck to do. They fall apart and you win.
Okay.
They applied that strategy here. It didn't work.
Who applied what strategy where?
They here in Chicago, they took the heads of the gangs out. They took all the chiefs out. Nobody was there to go ahead and enforce law. Nobody was there to enforce law.
I know you said the time is running. So let me say my last point. But what you're saying, brother, remember where the blood clot, which part me work. Remember which part me work. Remember, we are able to study over 100 gangs. You understand? And you would neuld never believe that much gang in fucking Chicago.
Yeah, hell yeah. We saw that. Yeah, B-Mac showed us. B-Mac showed us a whole goddamn.
So what I'm saying though,
most of them Latino.
all of this thing, it's calculated, bro. They can tell you exactly where you're gonna end up in 5 years based on your social security, because you need to study that social security distribution thing. They already know that you, as a black person, we're gonna keep you in a certain way, and you're gonna be a candidate for our prison system.
Hey yo, go ahead and check in with us or whatever. Let us know if your social security number start with a 3, because we think all niggas social security start with a 3.
Well, guess
how about y'all?
Mine start with a 3.
No.
Yours don't start with a 3?
No.
Huh?
See.
Mine started with a 3. My ex-wife
You
started
the
with a 3.
only person in here talking about government. See,
No.
they done infiltrated us.
My ex-wife is a 3.
Everybody who I know is a 3.
Listen.
Anybody in the comments right now, if your social security start with a 3, I need you to put an emoji up right now.
And guess what? My ex-wife was born 1965. I was born 1980. I came from Jamaica. Oh, the fuck, I still get a 3.
Right.
You understand?
I don't know. Something with
And
that
you're
shit.
talking about, and I got mine in 2005. She was born 65. And I got my social security in 2005.
Maybe they was on 3. Is she 3?
She's 3.
Man, see? And you wonder why you ain't get the job. Anyway, this is BlackMenVentTV for this week.
And to that, real quick, if you have a GM vehicle, your VIN number starts with a 1 or a 3.
We got
Fucking
somebody.
doesn't mean shit.
Yeah,
That don't
Tanner,
make no
you're
sense.
right. Thank you everybody
It's
for
just the
coming
same
out,
thing with
man.
the 3 of the social.
Make sure
GM
you
vehicles,
visit.
go check the car when you go downstairs.
Make sure you visit BlackMenVent.com. Everything is there. The headquarters, the
Go check it when
Facebook
you go down.
page, the YouTube, everything. All right, we about to get up out of here. Thank y'all for coming out tonight.
I'll be
Peace
back
out.
next week, man. Y'all be good out there. This is your boy, Real J.
Peace.
X-Man said no. Peace. Tana, big up on yourself, yeah, man. Me, I go back a road, go walk.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll go back to the 5th job. Them.
Thanks, y'all.